We'll be learning on how to make this Pinafore vest in today's tutorial, and all you will need is just a yard of fabric of an Ankara print of your choice. This tutorial is detailed and also beginners friendly. All you will need to do is to get your desired measurement, which is just your shoulder measurement and the length at which you want your pinafore to be. So after that, we'll just go over to tutorial. But before we go over to the tutorial, please do not forget to subscribe, like and share. Also give this video thumbs up. It also sends an algorithm to YouTube to subscribe this video or suggest the video to people that will be beneficial to them. Let's go over to the tutorial. Hey guys, you're welcome to my channel. Here I have 1 yard of fabric. It's even less than 1 yard of fabric because it's a small Ankara, and for small Ankara it's like 34 inches. So that's what I have here, and I want to use for this style. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to fold from this end to this end, like I'm meeting from the sewing edge to the other sewing edge, and I'm putting both together just like this. Now what basically we will need is your shoulder measurement. So now I'm folding this again. I folded it into 2 and I'm folding it again into 2. Now basically this is what we need. So for here, by folding it, you will need your shoulder measurement with 1 inch. Now shoulder measurement with 1 inch, what I have here is 11. So in managing a fabric, I'll push it back because my shoulder measurement is 7.5. I'm still having 10. Now if you remember, at this side, at the side of your cloth, you could see that it's not properly closing. It's the rope that is just joining it. That's why it's called a pinafore. So we're trying to manage fabric. Now what I have here is 10, so it's 9.5. Now we'll go and start doing the measurement. I'll rule a straight line here, and this will be so this is the starting line. Now the first measurement we are taking is your neck width. So the neck width I'm using here is 3.5, and I'm marking 3.5. Now I'm going to mark both the front and the back together. Now for the back depth it is 1 inch, and for the front depth it is 4.5 inch. Let's do 4.5 inch for it. So I'm going to just connect it like so. So I'll connect to meet here just like this, like a curve, and then I'll connect here. I'll go ahead to impute my shoulder measurement. Now shoulder measurement, your shoulder is 7.5. If it is 14 divided by 2. So I've gone ahead to put the shoulder measurement. Now I will mark from here to here. What I have is 22 inches, 22 and some, let's just say 22.25. now if I'm going to be folding it, if I'm folding it, let's minus 2 from 22 for the folding. That means it will be 20 inches, which is going to be my own waist, like it's going to be on my waist. Some people waist is like 15 inches, but I'm bigger size. So people that are bigger size, your shoulder to your desired length should be probably between 19-20, which is going to look very, very, very nice. So now from this 7.5 inch, which is your shoulder, divided by 2, we'll just rule a straight line down. So this is a straight line. We're going to take 1 inch for the slope. and this is 1 inch, and we are going to curve this one to meet the top here, which is the starting line. Now we are going to also add 1/2 inch, which is going to serve as our joining allowance for the shoulder. I hope you understand. So we'll go ahead to cut it. Now you can go ahead to use another fabric, which is this, to actually line it so that it can be front and back the same way, front and back. You can go ahead to use another lining, or you can do an interface, or you can do a bias. Open. So I'll go to my machine. I'll place front and back together, and then I want to sew. But before I sew, I want to sew an interface because I don't want to use a bias. I probably don't know where my bias is, so I don't want to use a bias. Now, so before I cut the bias, I want to cut the rope. And for the rope, what we have here left is, we have 18 inches left here, and we need 4 rope from the 18 inches, and we need the length to be about 25 length. So the length, we're going to just divide 18 divided by 4, which is 4.5. So we're basically just going to cut 4.5 for the width. You get 4.5 for the width, 4.5 for the width, and 25 inches long. I hope you understand. So I've gone ahead to attach the facing here, as you can see, which is making everything neat like this. So you just go ahead to weave the down part. You weave the down part. For me, I don't have a weaving machine here, so I'll just leave it for now, and then I can weave it later. So you place the front and the back together just the same way. You make sure the shoulders are matching, and then you go ahead to join it. So after joining it, you go ahead to also sew the side. So you also cover the down part like this. The side of it, you are going to pipe it in, and also pipe all the edges in. So after piping the side like this and piping the other side, you also cover the down side too, just like that. Now what we have here is, I've gone ahead to join the ropes. Remember the rope that I said 4.5 inches. I've joined the rope, and then I've done the under just like this, and we are to attach the rope now to the under, just like what we have here. So in attaching the rope to the under, you have to mark 1.5 inch in on both sides, from the edge in 1.5 inch in, and then you're going to get your rope. Now, as you can see my rope, I have this other side which the line is falling, and I have the other side which the place is smooth. So the place the line is falling like this, you're going to just fold it in, just like what I am doing. Just watch it. I'm folding it in, and then I would fold it and put it on top of that pin, on top of that line, and use a pin to secure it. So you just fold it in just like that, put it on top of the line just like that, and you use a pin to secure it. So after securing it like this, you could see that the smooth part is just like this. You're going to sew the edge in on top of that belt side. You're just to close it just like that, and you're also going to close the other part. You're going to replicate this in all the sides with just the belt on the front or the back of both sides, just the same way that I did the other side. You're just going to replicate it on all sides. Remember that the line of the joining is facing you, while the smooth part is facing the table as you are joining it, so that when you finish, it will just be the smooth side that will be actually facing outside. So I will do the same thing for all sides, and I'll go to my machine to secure it. And what next you'll be seeing is me putting it on for you to see the fit on how it actually looks like. I hope you're able to try yours, and also tag me in a video or a picture on Instagram at Okogene Design if you're able to do yours. And I hope this tutorial is helpful to you. Until next time, bye. And if you have watched to this point, what are you waiting for? Please do not forget to subscribe to my channel, like and share. Bye.